Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. It's 12:21. It is the last day of the year. New Year's Eve. We've got the washing machine going in the background. It will be done soon. Okay, the sun is out, but it's very frosty out there. Let's have a look at the cards for today. Okay, I feel a bit tongue-tied like now I'm on. I don't really know what to say. Okay, right. Well, I have the affirmator, so I've got a selection of cards here that, seem to have, I don't know, found a couple of decks upstairs, a couple of decks in the living room, a couple of decks on the floor. But it was the affirmators here, and it says, greater consciousness for those of us who don't live in ashrams. Right, okay. That isn't what I actually saw. Magically unlock the power of the universe, in brackets, kind of. It was this part here. Cleanse your mind, empower your soul, roll the universe. I like that. Looks like there's teeth marks in it. Who's had a bite? I'm a bit shaky. I'm a bit cold. My hands are freezing. My hands are freezing. Okay. So we're going to start with the affirmators. Let's put it that way. Was there anything else? Wisdom from about halfway up the mountain. Are we just halfway up the mountain? I'm really drawn to the towel of this unicorn today. Let's tell today's towel. We're going into a bit of Judy Garland now. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Ideal partnership is on the table. Let's have a tale about the ideal partnership. I am a rare and precious mind, and my brilliance will be reflected back to me when I'm paired with a true match. My ideal partnerships and working relationships are easy and free-flowing. I deserve greatness because I am greatness, and to paraphrase Rumi, what I'm looking for is also looking for me. In fact, he or she may be paraphrasing Rumi right now. I'll tell you the word that I've been hearing over the last couple of days is rumination. I'm not even sure what that word means. I'm not even sure I want to do any Googling today. So, okay. Rumination. Just by chance, I have the Rumi cards on the table. Ideal partnership. I'd say that the feminine is the piece of cheese. That will get you smiling, won't it? Look, he's down on one knee. I can't really read the writing on the bottle. Anyway, cheese, smile, divine feminine. He's matured. It's a red wine. Okay, Rumi, like this colour. Red, red wine. I was going to say goes to my head or stay close to me. This all goes to, I feel like it's a masculine, his head. Well, let's have a look. And to paraphrase Rumi, what I'm looking for is also looking for me. In fact, he or she may be paraphrasing Rumi right now. Well, let's see what Rumi wants to say. I've got to check to see if I'm recording. 444. Is that why I needed to check? That number as well. 444. Keeps coming up. Resplendent with grace. Card number 24. Two lots of fours there. 2 times 4 is 8. Infinity. I'm thirsty. Oh, belly's rumbling. Are we hungry as well? Washing machine stopped. Okay. Let's have a look. 24. It's taken me to Christmas Eve a week ago. That would have been the 24th. I've got this little bit of hair that's like sticking up from the top of my laptop. Okay, don't distract me. Don't let the hair distract you. I will not. Let's have a look and see what the Rumi message is. I will allow the sun to give you the effects on the card. Greetings from my heart. To you, who are always with me, hidden inside as the heart. You are the compass of my life. My course is your way, no matter where I go. You exist everywhere and in everything, always watching over us. My soul brightens in the darkness when I speak your name. Far beyond the body, there is an opening from my heart into yours. Through that opening, I send you secret messages like the moonlight. I polish the mirror of my heart to be your reflection. I make the ear the receiver for the tenderness of your words. You are in the ear, you are in the mind, you are in every burning heart. What am I saying? You are I. This is my way to describe you. Well, that's perfect, isn't it? And to paraphrase Rumi, what I'm looking for is also looking for me. In fact, he or she may be paraphrasing Rumi right now. That's such a nice message. Okay. Just a little bit more. Your divine grace clothes me in robes of sky blue and blood red, as a shimmering galaxy of compassion within the field of which no being is excluded. The darkness of night is illuminated, and all creatures are bathed in the fine golden hue of your presence. There is only beauty beheld now, for there is nothing that is not of your artistry, of your divine hand, generous with its grace. So the next line was, is it difficult to see your magnificence? And I believe that your divine masculine feels you're quite magnificent. Oh, well, see, he's holding an engagement ring. He is. I didn't see it. I thought he had popped his cork. He's getting ready to celebrate. Look. Should we have a look and see what the magical unicorns would like to say? We'll work through these cards I've got here. He's like taking your hand. I've got cold hands. It's like he wants to warm your hands up. It's like, pop this on. This will warm you up. It's got like a magic ring here, guys. Okay, there's 3 cards. First card is happy surprise. Something very good is about to happen. Not going to happen. Something very good is about to happen. Let's read it. It tells us to try not to guess. I said it was a magic ring. Oh. I will try and guess, and I'm like hushed a little bit. So you're in for a treat as soon as what? You're in for a treat as you'll soon have a very happy surprise. Don't try to guess what will happen, or it won't be a surprise. Instead, just feel excited and joyous. Happy surprises come in many forms, and you just need to notice them. The surprise may be a gift that you receive or a favour someone does for you. It might come as an unexpected kindness, a fresh opportunity, something valuable that you find, or some good news. This card also means that your dreams are coming true, although they may happen in different ways than you expect. Still, you'll be pleased. All of these surprises are gifts of love. The more you notice them and say thank you, the more gifts you'll continue to receive. Have faith, because the world really does love to give to you. The world loves it when you're happy. And it's like, and your divine masculine loves it when you're happy. Also, 2. Cheese. Smile for the camera. You're going to be beaming. It's worth waiting for. Your patience will be rewarded. Something online might happen. It's the WWs coming up worldwide. You know what you want. It's all in the light, isn't it? You know what you want and you've been waiting for it. This card means that your patience is about to pay off. You'll soon have what your heart desires. It will most likely be better than you expect. Everything happens at the perfect time, and this is why you needed to wait. You had lessons to learn, and other people had to be ready as well. Now everything is set, and you'll find that your prayers have been answered. All of your patience and hard work will now be rewarded. For now, keep your mind focused on what you want and don't think about fear in any way. If you become afraid, then ask your angels for help. You need to keep the faith. What you want is worth waiting for. Instead of settling for something that's good enough, you'll now have the best, and you deserve the best. Beautiful. Next, happy thoughts. To feel happier right now, think about a memory or something else that makes you smile. You're not going to be able to take that smile off of your face. You're going to have so many happy thoughts going through you. Woo! Happy, 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 happy thoughts. Think about things I'd like to do. We would like to do. Okay. The unicorns say that happiness is actually quite simple. It comes from thinking happy thoughts. By drawing this card, the unicorns say that you've been thinking some unhappy thoughts lately, and they want to help you turn your life around by changing your thinking. Let's put the card down. Can you remember a time in your life when you felt really happy and safe? Think about that memory now and feel it in your body. Even if some sad things are going on in your life right now, you have the power to be happy by thinking these positive thoughts. The happier you are, the more quickly things will get better in your life. Happiness is a magical energy that attracts pleasant experiences to you. So don't delay in choosing to hold only good thoughts. This card also asks you to have happy thoughts about other people. You can always choose to see good or bad things in people, and that includes what you choose to see in your own self. To have better relationships, focus on the good within yourself and others, and this will motivate everyone to act in better ways. You can bring more happiness to the world by being joyful yourself. When you're happy, you lift the moods of everyone around you. Your happiness helps everyone feel better and helps all of us to enjoy a better world. What are some happy thoughts that you can think of right now? Enjoy them. Let's do some tarot. Had a quick glimpse of the Ten of Swords. Okay. So something's ended. There's been a completion somewhere of a cycle. For the masculine, he's in love, he's single, he's ready for the Ten of Cups, he's feeling happy. Why is he feeling happy? Because he's caught it from you. It's contagious. He's caught the lurgy, the happiness lurgy. Okay, Three of Pentacles. He's now wanting to... he's sorting out some things. This is worth waiting for. He has a few things he just needs to wrap up. These people aren't really too happy about it. One of them's looking at him as if they're not really sure what he's talking about. And the other one is screwing their face up. They're not too sure. So this is the Divine Masculine actually kind of trying to tell someone that it's like he's moving up a level. He might be moving on. I feel like it's a business partnership. Okay. He's telling someone his plans. Someone's intrigued. I felt like they were blank, but they're intrigued by what he's saying. The other one's just not sure. They're screwing their face up. Okay, let me show you these. There's the Divine Masculine. He's in love. One cup in his hand. Here he is. The Nine of Cups. Now we know that for the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine to come together, like you need to be in the position of the Divine Masculine Nine of Cups, ready to go on to the Ten of Cups. He's got it here in his hand. He's got the whole world in his hand. So he's feeling really confident here. He's going after it. He's Ten of Cups. He's single. He's ready for it. He's happy with whatever it is that his achievements up till now. Okay, he's happy. Look at him. And I don't even feel that's a closed off energy. Like, not like the Emperor would maybe look. This is someone who's very happy. Now, he's having a chat here. This is about working in partnership with like-minded people. Someone here doesn't like his idea, the other person. Okay, it's intriguing. But seeing as he's up on this bench, it's like he's elevated himself. Now, what's through the other side? I don't actually feel like he's chipping away at it. Excuse me. I feel like it's like a microphone. He's letting them listen to something. Do you like what you hear? Or someone's a bit not sure. The other person's like, So one of these guys is really quite covered up. The other one's curious. It's like they've been scratching their head. So, okay. I'm going to go back to the words on the box. Cleanse your mind, empower your soul, rule the universe. Greater consciousness for those of us who don't live in ashrams. I don't know what ashrams are. I said I wasn't going to do any Googling. A hermitage, monastic community, or other place of religious retreat. A secluded dwelling of a Hindu sage, also the group of disciples instructed there, a religious or spiritual retreat. I feel like the Divine Masculine here, he's trying to tell people about spirituality, like have a listen to this. Someone's kind of getting it, the other person just isn't. Okay, greater consciousness for those of us who don't live in ashrams. So I want to say for those that aren't evolved, it spoke about being kind of secluded, being in a hermitage, which takes me to like the elders, the wise ones. Where actually we're maybe next lifetime. That's what I kind of feel, is that I could be maybe like in hermitage next lifetime, a secluded life where you're just living the principles, not so much necessarily sharing them, being out there and being an active participant. That actually comes in with a book that I'm going to read you guys, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. So this gentleman went out to see the monks, and he said, I will teach you the principles under like one condition: you go back and you share them. Just because we're secluded here, that doesn't mean that that's your role. Make sense? Well, I think so. So there's knowledge here that's needing to be shared. The Divine Masculine knows it's his role. It's natural. When you step into enlightenment, you will just want to talk about what you've discovered, because it's all quite fascinating. For some, others will just, well, shut you down, really. Yeah, it frightens them. Anyway, let's move on. Let's not dig too much into that. Should we get some more cards? Because we need to see what this little block is. So there's some plans that have been given. And it's this character here that's kind of the challenge, with their welly boots on, look. It's like they're always waiting maybe for the bloody flood. They're always prepared. Be one of those people that always sees or points out what could go wrong, rather than focusing on the benefit or what could go right. The what ifs of life. But I feel like the Divine Masculine is quite certain. He's following love's way. Okay. So he's got some confidence here. Let's see if we can find out a bit more. Okay. Now, I wasn't sure whether we've got a Knight offering cups here with the 2. And it was like, okay, am I going to have a look at this card? Does it come before or after? I think it comes after the Knight. Let's see where he's going. He's actually going to, he's following, it's like you're on the same frequency with the Divine Masculine, and he's answering your radar call. Divine Feminine. He's coming in. He's answering your call. And that's the call of the Divine. More? He's taking that leap of faith, regardless, no matter what. Nothing's stopping him now. He's in the Hangman. So this is going on one side. So he's certain and sure. He has some things he needs to sort out. He's opening some people up to some spiritual knowledge, some learning. Wondering what they're thinking about it. So it's like he's looking for some feedback. Someone's quite curious. The other person doesn't look like they're really interested. You can tell by their reaction, their face. They might not realise that it's shown all over your face, because they're not probably looking at a mirror, are they? We respond like that, don't we? Facial expressions, and you can tell by the look on someone's face whether or not it's the look of love or disgust. The look of love. And this is what the Divine Masculine's got, the look of love. Okay. And it's like nothing's going to dull his sparkle. So he's in the Hangman. But before that, we had the Fool, who's coming in from this angle. I will show you. Okay, both sides. So we have this going on here. And it's like he has to clear up whatever it is here before he can come forward and make the offer. But that is his plan. But you can see that's like the little block there. Now on the other side, we have the Divine Feminine. It's a beautiful waiting angel. She's waiting patiently. Your patience will be rewarded. And then on the other side of that, so let me show you this. We have the Divine Masculine taking a leap of faith towards you. And then we have the Hangman. So there is a pause. I'm going to find out some more. About enlightenment, because the Hangman, you're held there until you receive some wisdom. And I feel like the Divine Masculine really does require someone else in his life to know some knowledge before he can take this leap of faith. So it feels like there's an enlightenment going on here. The Divine Masculine's enlightening someone, or a couple of people on a situation. There is one energy here that's challenging him. Not enough though. He will overcome this. But it is important that this person, that's why the Divine Masculine, he has to do this before he can take that leap of faith. Why? He's God consciousness, or his conscience. It feels like he's sick of waiting though. He's getting impatient. The quicker, this issue actually is related to the past, the Divine Masculine's past. It's a past heartache. It's a big thing that he has to talk about. But it's like, it's a thing that's going to release the pressure off of his heart, his aching heart. His heart is aching for the Divine Feminine. But there are these three swords here that are painful as well. They need pulling out. So this needs to be dealt with. But it's that one main person in the middle here that's really piercing this situation. It's like kind of the energy of take a deep breath and just do it. Once it's out, it's out. Whatever the Divine Masculine needs to. I feel like it's something they need to listen to. I don't know if it's a recording. And then the Divine Masculine, he's free. Like to actually go on and make long-term plans himself. He's then stable. And he's free to do whatever he wants. Any old time. All the time, apparently. Oh, there's a union. Now, this lion's scowling at him saying, you need to do this. But that's a long-term offer. So the Divine Masculine he looks quite certain he knows what he's doing. Even if others are not believing or trusting in him, it doesn't matter. He's got you, Divine Feminine, ideal partnerships. I am a rare and precious find, and my brilliance will be reflected back to me when I'm paired with my true match. So I believe that this is dissolving something, whether it's a business partnership, it's some kind of contract. Because the Divine Masculine's realising he's elevated himself. He's a rare and precious find, and he can go far, but he needs to be matched. And my brilliance will be reflected back to me when I am paired with a true match. Whatever situation the Divine Masculine's in, it's not encouraging him to grow, not at the speed that he wants to excel at. My ideal partnerships and working relationships are easy and free-flowing. That's what he needs to sort out. All of it to be easy and free-flowing so that he's free to flow through life forever, really. Very nice. Okay. Random. Let's just do some random cards. That's fine. The sun has got his hat on, hip 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 hooray. The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out to play. We've got a lover, relocation, mother, envy, obsession. Tease me, please. Okay. This person who's throwing themselves. They've thrown themselves in front of the Divine Masculine. There's a lover here. The Divine Masculine's going to his Divine Feminine. There's relocation on the table. He's moving on. Now, this mother could either be the mother of his children or his own mother, who's trying to stop him, saying, I don't think that's a good idea. They're envious and they're obsessed. But the tease me please part here is I actually feel this character thinks that the Divine Masculine's teasing. It's just like whatever he's saying to this, it seems like it could be a feminine. It's kind of like, yes, okay, I think you're living like in fantasy land. So this could be actually disclosing the Divine Feminine and the life that the Divine Masculine knows he's going to go on and fulfill. It's like his legacy. This is what I'm here to do. And I feel this person, there's envy and obsession here. She will be envious because the Divine Masculine's going, or he, whoever it is, They're covering up him anyway. Right, I don't really want to delve into that anymore. The Divine Masculine, he has the strength, the courage, the direction, the guidance to be able to get through this. And he's not teasing. He really is clearing up some stuff, and he's coming, Divine Feminine. He's wanting to, like, summer loving. He wants some summer loving in the winter time. It feels like he's, because like, tease me, tease me, tease me, tease me, baby, till I lose control. Yeah, he's kind of infatuated. It feels like enough's enough now. He knows where he wants to go, and he's going. Just a couple of things to sort out. Yeah, I don't think it will take long. We'll take those two cards. The first card is trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. There's some people that need to accept what's going on. I feel like they could be getting in the Divine Masculine's way, but it's like, no, this is occurring. It's like, what's occurring? I'm going to tell you what's occurring. And there's someone that needs to actually be able to accept the situation. Transformation occurs through acceptance. The Divine Masculine is transformed from who he used to be. And others are going to have to accept that. He's not the man that they thought he was, or maybe who they told him he was. He's much more than that. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So some people might feel the Divine Masculine with the envious here is that he's got a bit too maybe big for his boots. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles, and when we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you'll be surprised where it leads. Divine Masculine doesn't want this anymore. This heartache, this heartbreak. It's the wrapping up of a cycle, a new one's just about to begin. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Okay, we'll take this one first. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is deep as the ocean. How beautiful. I've got a postcard from Spirit here. Do you have any coffee? Oh, we do. Okay, let's get a postcard from Spirit. With love. Dearest Sue, do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We are here for you and we hear you ask for guidance, but you must let go and let us help you. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part, now let us do ours. I feel like this is talking to the Divine Feminine. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings were being pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. Spirit has a plan, and when you sign up to be a co-creator, you need to remember to allow the partnership. It's not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit. Remember though, Spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out may be quite different from yours. Trust us. Spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. Pay attention to other areas of your life, and before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. We love you so much. How beautiful. Okay, I am going to get a Sacred Spirit reading card, and then I'm going to pull another Rumi card, and I'm going. Okay. We'll read the full message of the Rumi card. Card number 22, it's at 11:11. Kundalini rising, ignite your passion for life. When did I speak about this? Was it yesterday, day before? And I said, listen, once your Kundalini starts to rise and you've been like awoken, there's no stopping it. Let's read about this. Have a look at the picture, because I'm not going to hold the card up. That's a pretty amazing picture. Looks like a sacred phoenix now, rising. Has risen, transformed. That's a beautiful card. Card number 22. It's your choice. Ignite your passion for life. Okay, which way do we go? We go this way. Okay, we're not in the shadows now, that's cool. Kundalini energy is non-denominational. It resides within every person regardless of their culture, religion or location. Often visualised as a great snake, this serpent of Kundalini energy has been coiled around the base of your spine since birth. Awakening Kundalini causes the energy to ignite and rise through the chakras. It lights up each chakra and giving each one an energetic boost along its way, continuing towards the higher crown chakra and beyond. Rising Kundalini can trigger positive and negative experiences. A spontaneous awakening can be triggered by extreme events in your personal life, such as abuse or trauma, accidents, major life events, extreme stress and drug use. Being unprepared can leave you feeling lost in life, overwhelmed, depressed or fearful as the body and brain struggle to comprehend its intensity, choosing to restrict its movement. In a more controlled environment, yoga practice, intense energy work and meditation can also release this potent energy. If you have a limited ego structure and are ready to surrender to your Kundalini, you will pass through this experience with minimal complications. Ultimately, how you receive this awakening depends upon your outlook on life. Continual spiritual work is recommended now to remove any self-restrictions you may have in your life. Continual spiritual work is recommended now to remove any self-restrictions you may have in your life. Right now, you are heading into unfamiliar territory. Empathy for others increases, while the interest in your own life begins to step into the shadows. As you begin to realign your life, you may be even asking, who am I? Releasing patterns and conditions the self has placed on the psyche, now is the time to realign your being to your unique blueprint. Currently, you are dissolving personal patterns that are no longer needed. If it is not serving you at the highest level, it will soon be removed. If it is not we want to repeat that. Okay. If it is not serving you at the highest level, it will soon be removed. The release of Kundalini energy can herald great change. Assess the success of your coping strategies during stressful and emotional periods. Forever changed by your experiences, reignite your fire and passion for life by connecting to your inner spark. Shadow aspect, ambition, rebellious and risk-taking. The sacred crystal is tiger's eye. The angel assistance, guardian angel Melahel. Removing toxicity and self-expression. And your affirmation is, I am my own healer. I hear these messages loud and clear. So the Divine Masculine, he's hearing these messages loud and clear. Okay. Maybe others just aren't. Are we going to sit in the sunshine like this? I'm going to get a roomy card. My goodness, it's very bright on the eyes. Very bright. Bright eyes. Okay, I'm going to get another roomy card. We shall start with roomy and end with roomy. Rumination. The human gift. Now, we saw this one yesterday. It was the next card. I said the next card is the human gift. Let's have a look at this card number 17. whilst I top myself up in the sunlight. O heart, what is your excuse for all these blunders? Such loyalty is offered by the beloved, yet so much treason comes from you. Such kindness is offered by the beloved, yet so much defiance and resistance comes from you. Such grace is offered by the beloved, yet so much fault and failure comes from you. Such attraction is offered by the beloved, with sweetness and generosity, yet such jealousy comes from you, with so much doubt and suspicion. Woo, look at that! Through me. Do you bemoan your lack of faith? Do you berate yourself, blazing angel, because you have moments where you cannot bring yourself to trust in love more than you trust in your fear? Do you lament and worry that you could or should be living in greater surrender? And yet, when is light more precious than when it arises from darkness? When is trust more admirable than when it involves an uncertain yet bold leap of faith? O human angel, your path is perfection in the divine sense, not in some artificial absence of struggle, but in the wrestling of darkness and light that ignites the fire within your holy heart. So rise up now from your doubts and admonishments, and let your human self be loved. Even for all the doubt, you are even for all the doubt, you are still a cherished one of the great beloved, and always shall be. Be kind to your heart. You may believe it to be weary from doubt and distrust, so much heartbreak and so many agonies, yet still it beats. Still it persists with unquestioning allegiance to life. What a grand heart it is, that sacred heart of yours. How can it be worthy of anything other than tenderness, gratitude, acknowledgement and appreciation? Do not plague your heart with falsehoods and expectations of some disembodied perfection. The perfection of your heart is that it loves still, even if you try to stop it with some notion of self-protection from future hurt through doubt or fear. Still, it loves. It is perfection that it hopes even after despair, that it holds compassion even after experience of fear. So then, what is there left to do but breathe the grander sigh of relief and allow yourself the essential luxury of peace within? So then everything is all right, even if at some moments it seems not to be. Still your heart beats in honour of life. The heart can be nurtured and coaxed into gentle acceptance of all that is, and the divine sight will become available to you. So that really comes in with the acceptance card. Okay. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So then everything is all right, even if at some moments it seems not to be. Still your heart beats in honour of life. The heart can be nurtured and coaxed into gentle acceptance of all that is, and the divine sight will become available to you. Yes, sacred sight is what is behind this oracle for you now, beloved. You are meant to be witnessing something important, something that will make the presence of the divine in your affairs more real to you. It will be something you can come to count on at all times, and in that, gain greater peace and the realisation that yes, it is safe to trust and surrender. Indeed, it is the only safe, sane and sensible way to live. It is also the most fun way to live, and you are allowed to live this way if you so choose. It is not shirking your duty as a responsible adult. It is not deluding yourself and turning away from the real world. Rather, surrender is placing responsibility where it is best placed, firmly in the hands of that part of you wise enough to know the great beloved is wiser still, and that your life unfolds according to the great beloved's grace. So for now, take comfort in this oracle. Just for a moment, let your heart be honoured and loved by you, and imagine that you can crack open a window in the dustiest chamber of your own heart temple to let the light of the divine stream in. You may see the angel reach in to assist you. You may receive the gift of understanding, insight and revelation. You may feel peace, or you may finally allow your heart to break once more, to shed those old grievances and be free and fresh to live and love again. Or you may quietly realise you are human. You are light and dark, of heaven and earth. What a perfect blend you are of all that can possibly be. You are an extraordinary, living divine experiment in the making. And you are sacred, cherished and loved by the great beloved. So do not fear your fear, but do doubt your doubt with compassion. Let it be and let it go. You are human after all, and your journey is beyond description. Just remember, if you are ever in need of the great beloved, there is a place where sacred tryst is always available to you, in the temple of your heart, with the window cracked open, so that doubt can fly out and love can breathe freely. This oracle comes with special guidance for you. Let's have some drink. It's still very sunshiny, isn't it? This oracle comes with special guidance for you. You are, or soon will be, seeing with greater clarity and insight a situation that has been obscured to you in the past. You may be startled by what you perceive, so much so that you second guess yourself or chalk it up to wild imagination on your part. You are asked to trust in your perception that when they come from the heart, although what you perceive may be darkness, there will be no judgment in it. See what is truthfully there. Be in the compassionate nature of your heart, and you shall also be shown the most graceful way to become clear and free of darkness, either within yourself or within others and the world around you. Okay, let me end with this sacred honouring ritual. Place your hands on your heart and say the following aloud. I love you. You are strong, brave and powerful. You are gentle, vulnerable and inspired. You are truth. You are insight. You are wisdom. You are life. I love you and you are safe. You are the divine made flesh. You, my precious heart, my precious connection to life, I adore you. Thank you for loving. Let us open the inner window, let the stale emotion out, and breathe in fresh life now. For you are to be well and thrive according to love's grace and wisdom. I trust in what you know and what you see. In compassion, I honour all perceptions of truth. So be it. You have finished your sacred honouring ritual. And I have finished our last reading of the year of 2020. It's over. It's done. Done and dusted. Awesome, guys. Have yourself a fantastic day. I'll catch up with you soon. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.